Hey guys, it's your brother in Christ, Weston. Thanks for joining me today. So today's article comes out of End Times Headlines. Let's get into it. Okay, so I just made a video yesterday that Trump is going to be doing 50% tariffs on China. Literally tomorrow. Today's Tuesday the 8th, tomorrow's the 9th. It's Tuesday the 8th. It says Trump ready to unleash tariffs on China to at least 104% beginning Wednesday. I guess I'll just be making trade war videos for a while because this stuff is really important. I've never seen something so aggressive, um, which is a very hard, like we went from 34 to 50 to 104. Let's read. It says the White House announced a dramatic escalation in its trade policy with tariffs on Chinese imports set to rise to at least 104% effective Wednesday, April 9th. This move, detailed by White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, significantly intensifies the ongoing economic standoff between the United States and China. I mean, in a way, I don't blame I don't blame Trump doing it because of all of how the US is being taken advantage of all these years. And if other nations are benefiting off of us in some sense, then we've been paying for that over X amount of time for however long. And then if there's going to be a change, yes, there's going to probably be some pain involved. There's there's all with pain. If you want to make good change, there's pain that's going to follow, right? Until you get out of that season, that era, that time period, and then you get into the growth phase, right? Because that's what happens. Without pain, there is no change, right? Um, it says President Donald Trump is imposing an 84% in levies on Chinese imports, building on existing tariffs. This brings the total tariff rate to 184%, with some goods facing as high as 125% when combined with prior measures from the Trump and Biden admins. Wowzers. CNN notes that this follows China's refusal to retract its own retaliatory tariffs set at 34% on U.S. goods, which were slated to take effect on noon on Tuesday, so today. White House decision comes as a part of Trump's broader reciprocal tariff packages, originally planned to increase tariffs by 34%, but now has sharply escalated after Beijing's defiance. BBC News corroborated this timeline, reporting that the news will enforce 104% tariffs, starting Wednesday night, affecting a vast array of Chinese goods. The outlet emphasized the scale of policy shift, noting that when Trump left office after his first term, the average tariff rate on Chinese imports stood at 19.3. According to the Peterson Institute for International Economics, the Biden admin later raised it to 20.8. But the new measures represent a seismic jump, potentially reshaping trade dynamics. Fox Business added further detail, quoting the White House press secretary, confirming that the 104% tariffs went into effect as immediate response to China's stance. The additional tariff collection mechanism will begin on April 9th, signaling a structured rollout of the policy. This report underscored the White House framing of this necessary countermeasures to protect American interests, though it did not elaborate on specific economic projections. The backdrop to this escalation is a tit for tat trade war that has intensified in recent months. CNN's reported that China's Commerce Ministry firmly opposes the additional 50% tariffs initially proposed by the U.S., calling it a mistake upon mistake and vowing further retaliation. The cycle of retaliation has raised alarms about economic fallout. The U.S.'s second largest import since 2024, with 439 billion in goods. My goodness, bro. And the U.S. is exporting 144 billion to China, now face a trade relationship teetering on the edge of collapse. It's all gonna burn, bro. I've been telling you for the longest time. Domestic industries on both sides could see layoffs, while American consumers are likely to bear higher costs for goods ranging from smartphones to toys, many of which are still predominantly sourced from China, despite previous tariff driven shifts to countries like Mexico and Vietnam. Sentiments on X reflect a polarized public response. Some users hailed the tariffs as a bold move to force China to comply, echoing Trump's MAGA rhetoric, while others warn of an impending market crumble and job losses. Accusing the admin of risking America's economic stability, those posts, while not definitive, illustrate the divisive stakes of the policy. That was a mouthful. So, you know, to people who have commented, you know who you are, who have commented on the previous videos talking about like either Trump knows what he's doing because he's actually looking to put America first, and um, he makes plays that other people are not willing to do. That's just the truth. Let's just be honest. That's the truth. And do I believe they've always been in the interest of putting America first? Absolutely. Is Trump somehow going to take us into a beast system, into a one world religion, one world currency, one world order, one world government kind of situation, with allowing the dollar to collapse, or a new currency to rise, like a CBDC or a crypto or some kind of coin, right? A coin, um, social credit system. I mean, China already has it. We already talked about all that. So I say that because in my mind, it makes so much sense that Trump wants to. Um, he's either doing it knowingly or he's doing it unknowingly, and he's either innocent or guilty. It's one or the other. Um, and I just don't know what to see here. But as soon as I saw 104%, he says right here, it says with some goods facing at rates at 125%. That's with Trump and Biden combined. Those are some goods, not all goods. It really, I'm just ready to see like 1000% tariffs. Like, bro, I'm not playing. I'll just put it all there. Like, okay, what's that gonna do? Right? You see down here it says, others warn the impending market crumble and job losses, accusing the admin of risking America's economic stability. Well, you can't build something unless it falls, right? You want to build something new, you got to destroy the foundation, the thing that people are firmly sitting on, right? This is the foundation. To build something new out of it, for people to rush to and agree to feel stable, to feel secure, safety and security. When they say peace and safety, or when they're secure or they have safety, um, you sweep the rug right out from under them, and then they're going to run to something that's going to make them feel comfortable. I'm just saying, I could see that happening. I have no idea. I want this to be a great benefit for the American people, even myself, because I'll be spending money as well. I got bills, I got a house, car payments. I mean, I got a mortgage, I got the lights, got water, got internet, phones. Um, man, um, I've got all kinds of stuff that I pay for here, right? I'm the provider of my home, and then for my family, and it's like, well, what is going to go up? And then of course, food. For like, what does food look like? What does technology look like? I don't know. I don't know. Um, I'm just thinking about like, I just wonder, and I keep saying that, pulling that thread, right? The guy that's like this with the big whiteboard, and he's like pointing at all the red lines that he's been drawing, right? He's been drawing up the conspiracy theory board, and just going, I wonder what's happening there. So that's what I feel like right now. So, anyways, um, 104% tomorrow. We'll see. All right, guys, that's the video. If you like the video, be sure to like the video. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Please leave me a comment down below if you want me to interact with you in any way. Let me know what you think about this, and where this might be going. And if you have any questions about literally anything, ask me, and I'll be sure to get back to you. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.